Hey, welcome back. I'm Clint. This is ClintsStreetMachines, and today we're doing another unboxing of some more suspension components. Today we are unboxing Strange. Where is it? Here it is. Strange. These are caster camber plates, and the part number is S6002CC90. I don't know exactly what years these fit. I forget. There's a cutoff, but because we're building this thing from scratch and we have to make our own upper strut mounts, it didn't really matter what year as long as the camber kit fits the strut. So what we have here is 87 to 93 Mustang Struts with the coilover kit. We've already reviewed those two guys, or unboxed those. So today we're going to unbox this. Again, as I said in the other ones, I've already done the unboxing video and the footage was no good. So I am refilming it, which is why I'm not cutting things open like I was before and unwrapping them. But here's what comes in the kit. We get our two tops, our two pillow blocks. These are called pillow blocks. These work like a Heim joint. There's a pivot inside of this thing that can move around in any direction. Basically, it's like a ball joint kind of. And so this can move around, and that allows you to make your adjustments and for the suspension to articulate. But it's a very firm deal here. There's no rubber in here to absorb any shock or anything. These probably will ride a little harsher than a stock vehicle. They do come with grade 8 bolts. That's nice. Those 6 hash marks on there let you know it's a grade 8. Usually grade 8s are also that gold color. So we got 2 of those. They look to be fairly well welded. Pretty good robotic welding on there. So I think that's good. Alright, and I can't tell if these are coated. They look like they have some kind of anodization or maybe a zinc plating on them. So we'll see, right? But they don't really look finished. I'm not sure how what the deal is there. So we'll put those aside. Let's put one over here. What else is in the box? All right, so we also get our actual camber plates. Again, this one they almost look chrome plated, but that doesn't. Plus they're corroding already. So if you're building a show car, you might want to send these out and get them chromed or get them anodized or some other kind of finish, because they're going to do that apparently otherwise. It's really weird. That really looks chrome plated, doesn't it? All right, well there you go. So it comes with the plates. It comes with the bolts. On the factory vehicle, there's going to be 3 holes that these bolts fit through, and these do not move. These attach to the vehicle, and this bracket just kind of holds everything in place. It just provides a means for these bolts to be in the vehicle without having to put a backing wrench on it or anything. These are welded to this so they don't turn. All right, so we've got those. Those look okay. Everything here looks like it's got some kind of a plating on it, so I'm really concerned that it started oxidizing. But, oh, look. These actually do come with instructions, and this says it fits 79 to 93. Okay, so Fox bodies again. There's the assembly instructions in a picture, and there's actual instructions on the back. And the last thing in the box, no stickers in this one. We got a bag of spacers and this little adapter. So we got 2 of those and 4 spacers, 2 short spacers and 2 taller spacers. So there's the 2 sizes of spacers they give us, and we get these adapters as well. And I suspect these adapters go right here at some point. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I believe they would go right there, and then they fit these guys. Yep. So that's what locates these guys, is this deal right here. So that fits right in there. Because if you tried to put them on without that, it would just slide all the way down and be loose. So you need these spacers. All right, and they give you these bushings. That's so you can put a bushing up here so that when you tighten the nut down, the nut doesn't crash into this edge as this thing's pivoting and doing its thing. Yeah, see, that's how it works. These pivot and move around on that ball. So there it is. So yeah, that seems to be good. Let's put one of these things together real quick, see how that goes together. Quality-wise, like I said, other than this corrosion and rust that's already on this part, they look really good. And apparently also, these are made by UPR products. So I guess if you go to UPR and buy some for the 79 to 93 Mustang, you're probably going to get the same thing, but not in a Strange box. So that's the unboxing of it. That's what comes in these things. And throw one together real quick so we can see how it works. Let's go ahead and just do this one. So we'll take these nuts off of here. And the way this works, gone forever? Oh no, there it is. Alright, so that comes with some spacers and washers. So the way that works is this will slide up in a stock Mustang. In our case, we have to make a plate here for this to bolt to. This will slide up through the 3 existing bolt holes, like that. And then you would put the spacers back on here. Sorry, wrong one. Then you would put your spacers back on here. That's to give us some clearance. I suspect these washers may or may not go back on there. They don't actually show the washers in the instructions, but I'm pretty sure that's how they're going to go. And then this plate would go on top of there, like that. So it leaves a space in there, which is what we need in order to, come on, drop down. That space is what we need in order to get this to fit in there. I just showed you a second ago, these fit on top of the strut itself. Strut comes up through the middle of it, and the way that works is, let me just tighten this all down so it's easier to see what's going on. Alright, so here's how they work. This sits in your car. These 3 studs are mounted to the car basically and don't move. So you can slide it back up and down. So you slide it up and down to adjust your in and out on the wheel. And you can slide this back and forth to adjust the caster, which is how far the strut leans back. So that gives you a lot more range of adjustability than the factory gives you. And that's the point of these plates, which is quite necessary, as these are not cheap. I think these were $200 and something, so not free. But anyway, that's what you get in your kit. It seems to be, I don't understand, it's finished. Is that actually might just be cardboard on there. All right, hang on, let me try and clean this real quick, see what happens. No, it's rust. So I guess I'll have to sandblast these and have them refinished or something at some point. But if you want something that's anodized, this is not the kit for you. If you want something aluminum, this is not the kit for you. These are steel. These things are made of steel. All these components are made of steel. This thing weighs a lot. This is probably 6-7 pounds right here just by itself. So like I said though, it goes up here. This will drop onto here. This will set there. Fit nicely, and then we would use one of our spacers or both or either one, and then put the nut back on top, and that is, without, except for the spring being missing, that is the entirety of our front suspension right there. So there you go. That's what you get when you order the caster camber plates from Strange. You get UPR Products caster camber plates, and they are all steel with some questionable plating. All in all though, this looks like a pretty good kit. All the parts look quality. They match perfectly up with this stuff here. So I'm going to give that one a thumbs up. We're going to be keeping these and using them. So there you go. That's the 3rd component of our Strange front suspension components. And there you go. That's it. So if you wanted some information on these, hopefully you got it. And I want to say thanks for watching. If you're not familiar with the channel or your first time here, please hit the subscribe button. We're in the process of building a 1989 Chevy S10 pickup, Pro Street style, with giant rear tires and little skinny guys up front. Not super skinny, skinny enough. And we're also putting a big black Mopar in it. I appreciate you guys watching. Please check back to see what we're doing on our truck. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks a bunch. Take care of yourselves.